Hi guys, we are in Vegas and we are 2 days out from show day. Everybody's here! We always do an egg white pancake. I don't know who that is. And it is not just any show. We're 2 days out from USA's championships, which I am so excited. This is by far the biggest show I have ever done. It is another national level stage, so it is a pro qualifier, and this has been the big show that all of these months have been leading up to, and I can't believe that we're here. And of course, I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for the entire day. This is going to be another peak week episode. Today is my highest carb day. So I've been depleting the past few weeks and hard depletion the past 5 days or so, just getting me as dry as possible, as lean as possible, and I'm at my lowest body weight. My scale broke, so I don't know what my weight was this morning, but my low was yesterday at 109.3, and I definitely feel lighter than that, so probably a little bit sub 109, which is insane. So today we get all the carbs, and this is going to be the highest carb load I have ever done. I'll put my check-in photos here from yesterday when this was straight off of the plane, by the way. We touched down, went straight to Dragon's Lair, and Joey took a look at me, saw how I was looking, and he was really, really, really hyped. So I sent that over to Adam, my coach, and I am going to be posing with Christina this morning, so we're going to get to see how I look once I fill out, because Adam was like, this is a really, really, really good look for how flat and depleted you are. And I'm excited to see how we start to fill out and bring these muscles back to life once I have some carbs in me and get some shape. So I am excited, but I am also very, very hungry. So let's make my first meal. I can't wait for these carbs. Alrighty, breakfast is served. So this is the breakfast of our carb load day. So this is a big old bowl of cream of rice, have some cinnamon on here and some stevia with some Himalayan pink salt, all measured, all weighed out. And then my egg whites, which if you're new here, we always do an egg white pancake. So keeping it consistent, keeping all my meals very similar, all my ingredients very similar, so that I know that these things digest well. We're just having more of them. So egg whites, put some cinnamon and stevia in there for the egg white pancake, and then some raspberries for some quick sugar and some fiber. So my parents and Bradley's parents just landed in Vegas, so they should be here pretty soon. We're about to go head out to the gym, and yesterday I Instacarted all of our food. So we have everything that we need, which is amazing, and we have this full kitchen. So I wanted to throw just some ingredient prep into the oven, so I'm going to cook some cod really quick just so that I have everything with me for the week. And then we're going to head over to the gym. We're going to see Adam because he just landed. We're going to see my posing coach, and we're going to get in a really good pump up workout, but very excited. And I literally packed a meat thermometer in my bag. People always ask me how long I cook it. I only internal temperature it because if I overcook it, it's dry, and I do the same thing with my chicken. So now I always make sure to travel with a meat thermometer, or else I never know how to cook without it. But it looks pretty delicious. Alrighty, you guys, the pre-workout meal today, absolutely nuts. So I have a big old bowl. I had to do a big, oops. I had to do a big old bowl because we have a good amount of jasmine rice in here. I got some frozen rice packets because the instant rice, it's so tough. I didn't want to travel with a rice cooker. I considered just Amazoning a rice cooker, but I know I could cook it on the stovetop, but I never do that. I don't know, something about cooking jasmine rice. But the instant rice packets have added oils to it, and I don't want to be having things like that can upset my digestion. So I went ahead and found something on Instacart where it's frozen jasmine rice and you just steam it in the microwave. So that's what I did for this. And then I had my 93% lean ground beef. We have a banana, which is so underrated. I had to weigh it. That's why it's a naked banana right now. And then a whole Rice Krispie treat. Delicious.
It looks so good. You mastered them.
Yay!
Awesome. I've been waiting to see her pose look like this, her back pose.
Oh my gosh, I know.
This has been like when you first started.
Yeah, I have never liked my back pose, never.
This has been years.
And now I feel like it's a strength, which is crazy.
Damn. Yes, very polished.
I don't know who that is.
Now, really quick, come back to the front. 4 mandatories.
Okay.
I want you to just adjust the little.
Oh, yes. In the comparisons? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do
So let me see what that would look like. Everything else you could do, but just to get you to the back a little faster. Go for it. And we'll just go straight, boom, a little tap, and go, yeah. Just go turn this sludge through the eagle.
Yeah, I never like how my arms look. Am I leaning over too much or am I still up
No,
tall?
you're so good.
Okay. That always feels weird to me, the walk to the front. Just finished up posing, which was awesome. I know that I'm like super insulin sensitive right now. We were just talking about it because I was in the posing room and I was like, I don't even feel like myself right now because I've been so depleted for so long that your body like will get some carbs in you and you just feel like almost like crashing. So we didn't change anything to my posing, so that's good because I probably wouldn't have retained anything. But Christina was very, very happy with how I was looking. She's like, girl, you have a really good shot, which is so crazy for me to hear. I've never even swung like top 5 at a national show. And this is my 3rd national show, so I haven't done a ton. But this is, I mean, definitely the best I've ever looked. Like, I literally look at myself in the posing room and I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know who that is. Like, Adam was like, who is that? I'm like, oh, I don't know, but it's not me. But anyways, I'm super proud. I feel like I'm not making much sense right now. I'm a little bit delirious, but I'm gonna go back. Our parents just got here. I cannot wait to see them. I'm so excited. And we're gonna head back to the hotel and I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day. We have quite a few more meals to get in. We have 4 more meals that are carb heavy, which I'm so excited for. They're all going to be so delicious. And Adam is going to come over later. I'm going to be checking in with him like after every single meal. So that'll be really nice that he's here in person. He's never been here in person for one of my shows like this big of a show. So I'm very excited and seeing check-in photos are so different than seeing how you look in person. So he's going to come to the hotel room and just see how I'm looking, and we'll make adjustments from there. But we're just going to kind of take it by ear today and just fill out, but really the goal is keeping these lines. So I'm excited. Dad made it to Vegas. He wanted to see Dragon Slayer because this gym it's pretty sick. I can't even lie. Hello, hello, hello. They're here. Everybody's here. Yay! Alrighty, we made it back to the hotel. I am dragging. I'm very, very, very low energy, but I'm getting the post-workout meal. I have 100 grams of raspberry for some fiber, and then the cod that I made earlier, and a whole bunch of jasmine rice and some Himalayan sea salt. I have the feeling that I'm going to nap after this. I am drained, and like I said, I'm gonna make it a point to just chill out as much as possible. I'm always trying to do too much on a show day, and I need to just like kick my feet up, because when you're this close to a show, really the focus is bringing down as much inflammation as you possibly can. So you want to be staying off your feet and just chilling and keeping cortisol low, keeping stress low. So that's going to be the focus of today. I do have a couple client check-ins that I'm going to do, but I'm just going to do that on my computer, get back to the girls in my one-on-one fitness program. Also, on that note, I have had a lot of applicants come through, which is so exciting. All of you that are wanting to build your dream body, lose a little bit of body fat, gain some lean muscle, all that stuff. So I've been having a lot of applications coming through, and I just wanted to put it out there that I will be responding to all of those after this show, and I will be onboarding a few more people, because I am going to be taking on a few more people, because it is very one-on-one. So I've been making sure to give all my energy to the people that are already in the program, and I haven't been taking on people. So I do have my wait list in the description of the video, but I wanted to let you guys know that I will be responding to all of those and taking on some more people, another wave of people adding to my roster after this weekend is over. Just needed to focus on the shows. So I'm going to get this down, and then I'm going to send over some check-ins to coach, see how we're looking after 3 carb meals, and then we're going to go from there. It is getting real. It is time to tan. Mom has been my go-to tanner for the past 3 shows. We've been doing DIY tan, which has been great, because when you compete, you have to get the crazy show day tan that's super dark so that you can see all the muscle definition underneath the stage lighting. And usually you have to have like all these appointments and a hair appointment and a makeup appointment, and it's been so nice to just not do that. So we've been doing the DIY tan. So we start that tonight, so 2 days out. That way I can get dark enough. I'm going to start with like the first base coat tonight, rinse it off in the morning, and then we'll do a few more coats tomorrow night, which is the night before show day, which is crazy. It is real when the pro tan comes out. So I'm about to be all nice and dark. Surprise, surprise. She is eating again. So it is time for another meal. This is meal number 5 of the day. I sent over some check-ins. Honestly, I've been doing a really good job of just kicking my feet up, staying in the hotel room, chilling, keeping cortisol low, keeping stress low. Just been hanging out with the family, which has been so nice. And I did come over back to my little room, and I was running through some posing for about like 15 minutes. Just, again, making sure that like no box is left unchecked, no stone is left unturned, and just making sure that everything is super polished. So I ran through my individual routine, my comparisons. I feel really good all around. I feel good with how I'm looking. I feel good with how my posing feels. I feel good with how I'm feeling. So I think we are in a really good position right now. I sent over those photos to my coach, Adam and Dom, and he was like, all right, I added 2 Rice Krispie treats to meal 5, which is crazy. So that meal now is 66 grams of carbs, which is awesome. So I have some cod, jasmine rice, macadamia oil, and 2 Rice Krispie treats. So again, keeping it to the same ingredients, just more of it. And then the Rice Krispie treat is always fun. And then I also packed my macadamia oil with me in these little containers. I actually brought 2 of them because I Instacarted everything else, like I said, but I didn't want to settle for avocado oil. I have been on a hyperfixation of macadamia nut oil as my healthy fat, and it is like so rich and nutty, and the flavor is just, it is so good, and it's really hard to find. Like, I can't find it at grocery stores. Sometimes I can find it at Whole Foods, but I get it off of Amazon. It's actually on my Amazon storefront because I recommend it so much, and I was like, I'm gonna pack it with me. So we have this here. It looks a little bit terrifying. Kind of looks like a pea sample, but we're not gonna think about that because it tastes great. Oh my gosh, you guys, this meal is gonna be so good. I know it's so simple and it's so silly, but I love my meals and they're so good, and carbs are so great. So it's just cod, macadamia oil, and jasmine rice. And why am I almost more excited for this than like the rice Krispie teach English? But so delicious. Look at this. Oh my god. I know that you guys think I'm crazy for this, but it always hits. And then I am watching Jennifer Dory's Show Day Olympia video right now, getting me all hyped up. Nothing like watching the IFBB Bikini Pros on a Show Day vlog, but this is where I will be for the rest of the day, getting in the rest of my meals and chilling. Nothing beats those 2 days before the show. This is heavenly. Like, this is the best thing I could be doing, is just sitting and relaxing and watching YouTube and eating carbs. I wouldn't have it any other way. Alrighty. It's a little bit later. The fam is out at dinner, so I took this time to just check in with my girls, my online fitness program, get a little bit of work done on the computer. Your girl is tired. It's 8:19, which means that it is what? 11:19 Florida time. I feel like I was pretty adjusted to the time zone, which is good. But whenever I get like deep in prep, obviously like low body fat, it's really tough for me to sleep. So I haven't been sleeping the greatest the past few nights. So I'm just trying to like relax as much during the day. I think that's really helping. Sleep is so important for recovery, and especially at this point, like this close to a show. So I'm hoping that I will be able to get like a good amount of sleep tonight. I brought all my normal sleepy supplements, like my melatonin, my magnesium, my ashwagandha, my L-theanine, all my normal stuff. I think part of the reason that I don't sleep well either is because my mind is going. So I'm gonna try and like shut off my mind. I got pretty much all the work done that I needed to, so I feel pretty good about that. And I think I'm just gonna try and like unwind, maybe watch some YouTube, edit a little bit of content, things like that, and just lay around until my next meal. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get some good rest tonight, because the more that you sleep, the better you look, especially leading into show day. So that's the game plan. Alrighty, it's 10 o'clock. Time for another coat of tan. I feel like I'm already pretty dark, which is good. I definitely need to be a whole lot darker, but I feel like we're off to a good start. Yeah. Let's get darker. Mom is the hero yet again. We have another layer of tan on. I feel good. I'm liking the color.
Trying to catch up to me.
Oh yeah, I'm almost as tan as she is now.
You might have passed me now.
I know. But tomorrow we will wake up and be one day out. Coach just called me while Mom was tanning me, and he's happy. We are really like sitting exactly where we want to be. So he's gonna come over in the morning, see how I'm looking. But I am ready to get this last meal in. Egg whites, 3 rice cakes, and then I'm gonna peace out and go to bed. Like I was saying earlier, I was like, sleep is super important, and Adam said the same thing. He was like, I need to focus on sleeping as much as I can tonight, because I never sleep good the night before show day. It's like waking up on Christmas morning. You don't want to sleep. So, but I have my whole family with me. It's gonna be such a good show day weekend, and I cannot wait. Alright, you guys, this is the meal that is going to cap off the night, 2 days out. So we have my egg whites, and I have my 3 rice cakes, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the start of the show day vlog. I cannot even believe that I am saying that. That is amazing. I cannot believe it. We are one day out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for following along in the Bikini Prep Diaries and for all the support that you guys always give me. Make sure you're following me on my socials as well, on Instagram, on TikTok. I have been absolutely spamming those in real time. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!